Yo, welcome back to the channel. Octane and Zip Ties here. Today we are installing some upper control arms on the Skyline. Vinny pulled up, helping take off the wheels. I got to grab the suspension on the inside, but we got the blue Fairlane back. Long mystery. I don't even think the channel knows about this thing. 306 and the other white one. So I'm gonna go grab that stuff, and then we're gonna get the Skyline ready to put on the upper control arms. All right, so brought out the Gktech upper control arms for the Skyline. These ones are compatible with Z32. So when you actually order those, you order them as Z32 upper control arms. And that's where the upper control arm goes on a Skyline and I guess Z32, which would be, I believe, 300ZX. So comes with dust boots if you want them, but I forgot what they said, but I guess you don't need them. These spacers, on the video I was told you take them out, so I'm gonna take them out, and we think we got them set up correctly. Comes with directions, how wheel and stuff is set up, so we're gonna try and follow this and get these bad boys on. All right, so both uppers are off. What, like 20-25 minutes in?
Not even 25.
So it really quick. Just took this upper off. They're labeled in case you want to keep the stock uppers so you know which way they go. But yeah, both sides are just hanging and ready to install these Gktech upper control arms. So the way they go in is just like the old ones, just like this. And then in the box, they actually have, let's see, they have these little washers that are recommended for the GTSTs to use for caster, and I don't believe the GTRs need them. So I'll be putting them on and getting in alignment later today when I get new tires for the front, and maybe having to switch them. It's just one bolt, so, and these will be brand new put in, so the alignment shop should only take 2 minutes if they need to swap the bolt or the washer on each side. So we're gonna throw these in and update you as we go. All right, even though it looks like we got a lot of tools out, it took probably 15-20 minutes to get this upper control arm off. Yeah, crazy easy, super easy. And this is what the stock upper looks like. Tilted just towards the back of the car, just like that. If you're looking at the car, so I think Vinny's breaking the bolts.
I'm trying to break it.
Oh, watch your knuckles. But I threw a little bit of PB Blaster on them just because they're a little bit gunked up from tire and build up over the past 29 years. Holy crap, bro. Skyline's 30, almost 30 years old. That's crazy. But yeah, taking the coilovers out, I think it took 10. Once the wheels are off, it takes like 2 minutes to take the coilovers off. All right, I'll catch you guys in a sec because Vinny needs the muscle, you know what I mean? So. All right, so the washer, the spacer is a little bit tricky to get in. I just used a flathead screwdriver, put it in there and wedged it in. But the uppers are on. If you can see that little that spacer or washer right there, wedged in there for caster. But yeah, so they're in. I think Vinny's gonna pull that up and connect those two. And I'm going to start back again on this side, installing these uppers. So they will sit like this in the car with this towards the back, and then I'll be putting this right there. All right, so we just got the uppers installed. The bolts aren't tight yet, but so I basically got these originally because I was having a problem with this right side on the alignment, and the alignment shop basically said there's nothing really on these Skylines that you can adjust for alignment drastically to what I needed, at least. So I got these uppers, and I noticed that all of these tension arm bushings are destroyed. And yes, I had to weld this one because it was cracked. So I actually picked up Nismo tension arms, and I'm going to be putting those on as well. They have good bushings. Now I have good uppers, and I got new tires. So that should complete the correct alignment, and yeah, that should be it, hopefully. So I don't think there's anything else that I'm going to need. Maybe adjustable tension arms if I wanted to do more camber than I already have / am going to do. So we'll just play by ear and see if I need to do anything else. All right, so tension arm is off with disgusting rubber, whatever you'd call those. Yes, I had it welded. There was a little crack, as you can see. Not the safest thing, but oh well, it was hard to find these. What I did was I jacked up on the rotor just to ease off tension for the lower control arm, and I took off the bolt right there for the lower control arm and the nuts on the other side, and then the tension arm will come out of these two holes and out of there. So it sits in there like that and basically keeps tension. So I'm gonna put the new one on this side and then put the new one on the other side, and then we'll go around making sure all of the nuts and bolts are tight. All right, so the driver's side is pretty much all back together. We got the upper control arm in, that is all tightened. We're putting the coilover in right now. That will be all tightened. We have the Nismo tension arm that is in, that's all tightened. So pretty much in like an hour and a half, we did all of the driver's side suspension. So upper, we ended up taking off the lower real quick to do the tension arm. Pretty much did all the suspension for the driver's side, almost all of the suspension for the passenger side. Now we're just gonna finish up with the tension arm on this side, and we will be good to go for meeting up with Dre in a little while, and then getting in alignment with some new meat. So I got the meat in the back. They'll be going on the front. But Vinny's cute Mazda 3. Oh my gosh. All right, if we run into any other problems, I'll let you guys know.
Logan's over here just breaking all types of tools today.
Hey, you know what I mean? Nuts. Loose. Yo, we're vlogging.
So tell us what's going on.
We broke a ratchet and then broke a socket to get these bolts off, or nuts off, but finally got them off. I loosened everything else. Show the viewers what we're talking about.
Right there.
Can you see that? Oh yeah, it's good stuff right there. But everything else, I loosened the lower control arm bolt. I loosened the tension arm bolt on the front side. Just got the back side ones done. I'm gonna raise this up to take off a little bit of the tension from the lower control arm, and hopefully slide it out and put the Nismo one in. Then the coilover takes 2 seconds to put in, and then we'll tighten up. We didn't tighten the uppers on this one, right?
I think I did.
We'll check them either way, and then yeah, we should be done. All right, hopefully you can hear me with the wind, but we completed the install. We got the uppers on, the torsion arms on, and here she sits. So it's like 3, maybe 4 degrees in the front. It's actually more than the rear, which I'm surprised. And then I have the tires in the back. So those tires are a little bit bigger. One size bigger width, and I believe one size bigger, or 1/2 size bigger sidewall. So that'll fill that gap just a little bit more, and then maybe a spacer depending on how the fitment is. But now we're off to Carlito's Tires. Maybe meet Dre there to get in alignment. If not, then we'll probably slide by his house on the way home. So if I take you along and they're cool with it, then I'll see you guys at the alignment. If not, then I'll catch you after.